Around the 29th of September, Arise TV woke up to discover one of their journalists has been murdered in Abuja, and it was alleged that it was an armed robbery incident that happened. Initially, the story they told us was not making any sense at all. They told us that when the armed robber arrived, about 14 armed robber arrived. When they arrived, the young lady jumped from her top floor apartment to the ground. The armed robbers were downstairs, and then the young lady opened her balcony and jumped out. Very funny, right? So the story did not make any sense at all, because looking at the whole of the circumstances surrounding that story, I knew that something was completely wrong somewhere. So we decided to do the investigations, and I made a video about it, and I said I'm not satisfied with what Nigerian police has put out. Then the commissioner of police in Abuja also came out and offered his own stories and what really took place. I also made the videos and I said, I still don't agree that we are hearing the truth. Now, cut it long, and I made a video and I called Arise TV out. I went on their comment section and I told them they are failing this young lady. They need to call for accountability. And finally today, we got the accountability we are talking about. Now, they said Nigerian police announced that they have arrested the suspects involved in that armed robbery. I want you to listen to the story yourself. And this is the news that Njideka, very tough woman, was forced to broadcast today, because I know this lady was forced to broadcast this news.
Breaking news. The FCT police have arrested 12 suspects in connection with the robbery that led to the tragic deaths of Arise News anchor Sommie Maduagwu and security guard Barnabas Danlami at Unique Apartment, Kantakbe District on September 29th. The Scorpion Squad, led by ACP Victor Godfrey, acting on digital and forensic intelligence provided by Giga Forensics, successfully apprehended the armed robbery gang. During interrogation, one suspect confessed to shooting the security guard when he tried to prevent them from gaining access, while another admitted attempting to hold Sommie as she fell from the 3-story building. 4 suspects were initially apprehended through tracking of stolen phones from the apartment. Each of the arrested suspects received 200,000 naira, 36 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 1 locally made pistol, 1 pump-action gun, 2 live cartridges, 4 mobile phones belonging to the victims, 2 sharp knives, 1 cutlass, and 9 touches during the operation.
We have recovered 1 constructed AK around Zumaro, where it was hidden by Sani and some of his gang members, Shamsu and Osho and the rest.
Yes, sir.
Hidden in a deep, thick bush.
Yeah, we were the hider. I show you, that's where the hider.
So is it hidden?
Following a dramatic follow-up on October 8th, the remaining gang members were intercepted while en route to another planned armed robbery in Maitama. All suspects have confessed to the crimes. Investigation is ongoing as police search for remaining fleeing members. We thank all the security agencies involved in the rescue operation, including the police and the military. Good news we are hearing from our security forces.
Now, what do you guys think about this story? Because this story, in my own opinion, makes no sense to me. Now, they said the 12th armed robber were arrested, 12 of them. They said the armed robber confessed to the crime already. They also said that one of the armed robbers said he tried to hold Sommie when Sommie was flying out of her balcony downstairs. So Sommie saw armed robber downstairs plying security and shooting guns in a block of flat that are 18 block of flat, and she happened to be on the top floor of the building, right? So the first thing she think of is to open her balcony and jump to the arms of the armed robbers. This story does not make any sense. Now, if you look at the body language of the Arise TV presenter, you will understand. It looks to me that somebody is forcing her to broadcast this news. They want to close the chapter. And that's why I told you that people can send a tip to me. Whatever you think you know about this case, who was Sommie dating in Abuja? Who was her boyfriend? What relationship is she involved in? Because this story does not make any sense. Arise TV may accept it as their official story, but this narrative make no sense. And all of a sudden, Nigerian police arrested 12 suspects, and they have to take their weapons and everything they use to Zuma Rock to go and hide inside the bush there. And it doesn't make any sense. I think this is a cover-up story. This girl was murdered by somebody else, in my own humble opinion and investigative mindset. And this is why you people don't like me, because I don't buy bullshit. Okay, I do not buy it, I don't patronize it, I don't support it. So you mean when the armed robber arrived, this young lady came out of her balcony and jumped to them, and one of them wanted to catch her, and all of a sudden they arrested them, and they are confessing, and they are having, how many weapons did they say have? Knife, everything, all rubbish. This is Nigerian police for you. This is it for you. They basically cover crimes, and unfortunately, there are hands behind the button. That is why this young lady was broadcast this news with so much. Look to me like somebody say, you have to go and do your assignment. This is the story. And she even thanked the Nigerian police. She thanked the army. And then she did a promotional shout out to the forensic company that helped in so-called tracking. She called their name out, provided by this forensic company. I cannot believe it. Like, listen, guys, whatever you think, try not to die in Nigeria, because they don't give a toast about you. This was a young British girl who moved back home because she wanted to go and develop the country she was never part of. She wanted to go and support the nation she was never part of. Now, if this story makes sense to you, then you are living in a cave, because this story makes no sense. The arrest and sudden parade of suspect is fake, total fake. The real story is that somebody harmed this girl, probably dumped the girl from her own building, and a security officer has to die alongside. Among all of these, the victim is only this girl and the security officer. We want to still hear from other victims in that building that the armed robber robbed. We want to hear from them. We want to hear what happened. We want to hear from who was at home with Sommie when this incident happened. And you can send your information to me. Yeah? Tips at Niger 24 News. Tips at Niger